Hey crews, Xander here. Just wanted to talk about the 2.5 bulk load at North County and the improvements we've made on it and some of the techniques that we need to accomplish to load it properly. The first section of the hose is loaded with the female end starting, and the coupling goes all the way to the back. The female coupling is placed just beyond the 6-foot mark on your bed or on engine 99, almost to the rear, as the bed is built to be 6 feet. All 4 bundles that are not loaded with the nozzle are going to be loaded with tabs, starting with a tab at the very first bite. The brakes are then made at the 6-foot mark. The first 50-foot coupling will be the second tab. The coupling should be made into the tab with several inches below so you can grab it, but the coupling exposed so we can visualize it. The priority is to have the coupling out as the 50-foot tab. If we are short in the back, this does not matter since the bundle will always be pulled from the front. Okay. If we're long in the back, it will just simply run long or tuck back into the bundle. Reach 100 feet, we're ready to load the next bundle. The coupling should be placed in the rear of the bed and not inside the bundle. If this causes there to be uneven hose on top of the bundle, pay mind to having the front of the bundle have a bite and the back will be short. Keep going. Keep going. The coupling should not be placed in the bundle, it should be placed behind the bundle, coming off of the last bundle, and then the next load starts. Like all of our bundles that are shouldered, our pre-connects included, we never want to have the coupling in the center of the bundle. It should always be placed in the back third or the front third. We can either move it to the back third and have a little off the back, which is appropriate, or if it's closer, we can move it to the front and the back will be shorted. A quick review of some of the ways we can deploy the bulk load that we went over when we put it in service. So, basics. 500 feet, each bundle is 100 feet. The first with the nozzle is loaded like our Minutemans. So we can shoulder that with the nozzle down and deploy hose off our shoulder as we advance forward. Every other bundle is loaded the opposite way. So if we want to deploy it off our shoulder for long distances, it needs to be inverted. We also can still deploy this as it were a Minuteman by using these tabs to mimic what we would pull on our normal cross lays. So from here, if I wanted to deploy it as a Minuteman, I could simply use these tabs as I would on any of our cross lays. Or if we're wanting to go longer distances and we have the personnel, it is much more effective to invert it and pay the hose off of our shoulder. This is not necessarily a standard at North County, but it is something that we have found training through the crews that keeping it on our shoulder will make us much more efficient and effective at deploying our hose long distances. When we are inverting it or having several people in a row carry the shoulder bundles, we want to make sure that when you pull it off, you do not move like we do traditionally a long ways away from the engine. We want to stay close by so that when the next firefighter takes the next bundle, there isn't a big space between us and causing a tripping hazard with the hose. In this case, we could move on and the second firefighter could use the tabs if they needed them, or we could put another firefighter into play and go even longer distance even quicker.